Good day to our listeners and viewers out there. Welcome to another episode from our team here at EXNESS Africa. We hope you've been enjoying the series that we're offering to you. And today with my colleague, our commercial director for South Africa, Sihle Tuta, we're going to be discussing if brokers actually do manipulate market moves, because that has always been a very sensitive topic for traders and wannabe traders or would-be traders, if I could call it that. And some shy away from the business of trading because the broker will try to hunt the stop and various other thoughts that are out there. So Sihle has been in the game for many years now, and it'll be good to hear what his thoughts and views are on what brokers actually do and do not do, and what we do and do not do over at EXNESS. Sihle, hi, how are you?
Hello, Terence, and thanks for the chat, and hello to all our viewers across the continent. So do brokers manipulate trading conditions?
Do they?
It's, I think we can't say yes and we can't say no,
Right.
and then just leave it at that.
Right.
We need to provide some context to the answer. And I'm going to start with an example with a bank, because I like using banks as examples.
Right.
So when you're getting money in from an offshore location, you would normally check what the exchange rate is, and then you expect so that you know how much you're getting paid.
Yeah.
So usually what the exchange rate is compared to what the rate the bank settled for, there usually is a discrepancy. And that is how usually banks make money, right? With that sort of difference in price.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them do it deliberately in terms of really expanding or minimizing whatever you should have paid so that they can score the extra buck.
Yeah.
Right. There are obviously brokers who are honest, brokers who are transparent, and brokers who are accountable to the pricing they offer to their clients. So as EXNESS, I mean, as you may know, that we recently won the Most Trusted Broker Award at Finance Magnates Africa Summit a couple of months ago. This means that the approach we take to our pricing when it comes to our trading account is transparent. And if at any point any of our traders feel that there's a discrepancy in the price level they wanted to get into a trade at compared to where they were actually entered into, they can come forward, raise that dispute, and we can find a way to resolve it. So to answer your question, there are brokers who are dishonest with regards to trading conditions for clients, but that type of approach really means, one, you're disrespecting your clients,
Right.
and two, you're not going to be in business for a very long time if you're stealing from your clients.
Right.
You're not going to survive very long.
You're not going to survive, yes.
If you want to earn the respect of clients and all other key players in this industry, you need to be transparent and you need to be honest, especially when it comes to your trading conditions and when it comes to your pricing model.
Yeah.
What are you charging? How are you making money as a broker? In our case, we're a market maker, right? Which means we don't necessarily profit from client losses,
Yes.
right? The price you see is the price you get. So that's basically what it is. In our case, we do not manipulate trading conditions.
Yes.
Obviously, I can't speak on behalf of other brokers.
Yeah.
We don't know what their ambitions are, and we don't know the lengths they're prepared to go to make sure that they make an extra buck.
Yeah.
In our case, it's a no.
It's a no. That's quite important to point out to as well, especially for our viewers and listeners out there. And one of the key aspects of trading is, when you mention that word market maker, for you to be able to trade, there needs to be a market.
Yes.
And the price that you see on the screen, the ticker, is not necessarily where the market traded. It's an indicative price, call it mid-market, and where the buyer and the seller actually need to meet, because that's where a trade actually happens, literally as the word says, trade. So when a broker manipulates the market, they are violating that trust.
Yes.
From what I understand, that where the buyer is willing to sell, to buy, and where the seller is willing to sell, where the buyer is going to buy, the broker then manipulates the conditions for that transaction to happen. So that is the middleman, is the broker, literally, they profit more than the participants. So it's actually a number of parties that are being infringed upon, or other than just one trader on the other side. It's both sides of the trade that are being manipulated on by the middleman who's there. And as you said, you cannot be in business, for long in financial markets before participants realized this is not the kind of institution you want to trade with.
Definitely, Terence. You do not want to steal from the people who are keeping you in business.
Yeah.
Remember, as brokers, right, our clients or our customers are our traders, right? That's how we make our money. In our case, we make money from spreads and commissions, right? These are people who bring us business, and the reason why we have grown to become the biggest broker on the planet by trading volume is because of our clients. And we need to ensure that we respect the confidence and the trust that our clients have leveled on us, right? So if we start stealing from them, what message are we sort of putting
terrible
across?
Message,
So manipulating trading conditions is basically stealing from your clients. It's dishonest, and it's something that needs to be spoken against. Not just in this industry, I mean across the board. I mean, if you go to a bank and they promise you a certain interest rate, but they pay you something else, what motivation are you going to have
to keep on dealing with them?
You know what I mean? To keep on giving them business. So I think one of the conditions, one of the requirements, one of the things you need to look at when deciding on a broker to trade with, do they manipulate trading conditions? Because manipulating trading conditions, it means that they're basically trying to manipulate the outcome to their favor. They're basically
essentially.
Exactly. They're basically increasing your chances of failure as a trader.
Rather than amplifying your opportunity of success.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you enter into a trade, the outcome is obviously unknown. But you take a specific direction because of your analysis. And if it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. Why should the direction be manipulated, or the price at which you want to get out should be manipulated by the broker because they can? It's just it's interfering in things that should have been for their favor. So it's theft, to be honest with you. And nobody should be trading with a broker that has tactics like that at all.
At all. Well, our viewers and listeners, thank you, Sihle, for this show. Very important topic. And as you heard Sihle Tuta mentioning, EXNESS won the most trusted broker on the African continent. That speaks volumes as to the kind of broker you need to be dealing with in doing your business. Stay away from anyone who offers any kind of bad business in your trading activities. Until next time, thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow us on our different socials. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. See you soon, and bye for now.